Hola mi familia, soy Rojo aquí en Oaxaca. Estoy en mi escuela de español. Yo quiero contestar tus preguntas de mi primer video y hablar con los de los muertos y la fiesta de Puebla. Hey guys, it's Rojo down here in Oaxaca, currently in Spanish school. And I just want to talk to you guys and answer your questions from my first video. Talk to you guys a little about the Day of the Dead and what Catholics think and believe about it. And then also we had a town festival this last week. Talk a little bit about that. So first question that I got was, do I have an opportunity to play music? Which honestly, when I was coming down here, I was a little worried about because I gotta play music all the time in the States, pretty much every day. And I was a little worried because I was going to bring the guitar down if I would have the chance or opportunity to. But I do have the opportunity to. There's a guitar here in the school just about every day that I get to pick up and play. And for English classes, before we start classes, we do a song in English, so I get to do that. And also one of my Spanish school teachers also teaches elementary right across the field here, and she has me come over every once in a while and sing English songs over there with the kids, so that's a lot of fun. And every once in a while after school, I'll just take the guitar and go into an empty classroom and just have a jam session and do a little praising. So yeah, I do have an opportunity to play music, which is good because I would be really sad if I didn't. Next question, church. Yes, I do go to church. We have a little church here in Cockaloche. It's actually like 2 blocks down from my house, so I really don't have an excuse to being late, which I never am. But actually I can hear them practicing in the morning before church, so I actually have a chance to wake up then. But it's run by a family they're American, and they went to this school about like 3 or 4 years ago, and now they run the church there. And so it's really good. The worship there is actually pretty good. The lady who leads it is actually a student here in the music school on the bass. So it's really good. And a couple of the dads that I've met, I noticed are playing on the worship team, the bass and the saxophone too. It's pretty cool. And then every once in a while after church, I'll come back to this here to the school and watch the live stream from Family Church to get my English fill, because sometimes I don't understand everything in Spanish, so it's good to still get that fill. Next question, am I coming home? Yeah, I'll eventually be coming home. I think this was meant for Christmas time, but no, I'm not coming home for Christmas, which is kind of sad because I've always had Christmas in America with my parents, and this will be the first time I don't. But it's also kind of awesome because I will get to experience the Mexican Christmas and that culture. But also, the day after Christmas, there's a huge quinceañera, the niece of the lady that I'm living with, so it's gonna be big, and that'll be fun to go to too. And I'll also be going to Guatemala to renew my passport, so that'll be cool. Gonna see Walter's family. Just kidding. But yeah, I'll definitely be coming home in April at the end of school. I think April 21st is the last day of school, so a couple days after that I should be arriving home. So only 6 more months. Yeah. And yeah, that's it for questions. So the Day of the Dead is a lot different than Halloween. It's actually a 7-day event, and it starts on the 1st of November. And the Catholics believe that the spirits of the dead people come back from heaven, or come down from heaven. So they built a little altar. They have a table with lots of food, usually food that the people like, so like tamales and guarachas, gorditas, rice. They make this special bread. It's really sweet, loaded with lots of sugar. And they have this like thing of flowers above the altar, and then there's a picture of the person that was dead. and loaded with candles and stuff. So the first day is for the kids. They believe that the dead kids, their spirit comes back, and that they eat the food, or at least some of the food, there on the table. And the second day is for adults or older people that come down. And at the end of the second day, they take the candles from the altar and they make a path from the altar out to the road so that the spirits don't get lost on their way back to heaven. And then they eat the rest of the food after that. But actually here in Kakalote now, a lot of people actually believe that. They just think it's tradition. Of course, there's still a lot of people that believe that and really think that is true. But some of the ones that I've talked to just think it's more of tradition and more just for fun. But yeah, that's what they believe. And then the town festival was really cool. A lot of late nights, but it was a lot of fun. Now the first day was, I don't remember what day it was, but it was Señorita Kakalote. So it was a competition from teenage girls in Kakalote and some of the other neighboring towns, I believe, and they wore dresses and traditional dresses and gave a little speech about themselves, and then one of them was named Señorita Kakalote, and I actually got to meet her at one of the other events later and talked with her, and she's pretty cool. She wants to be a doctor, I believe. And then the next day was a Colenda, which was like the end of Dia de los Muertos. So it was this huge parade, that's what Colenda means, it was a huge parade, and there was these giant costumes of people, and then there's these ladies in traditional dresses with these baskets on their heads full of flowers. It's really cool. And then a full band in the background playing with trumpets and saxophones and big old tuba and drum set. And then they came into the town square and they set up the music and they played while the ladies that were wearing the baskets danced. And then after about half an hour of that, we got some free food, and it was really good. Free food is good food. It was barbacoa, which is barbecued lamb. Ooh, it was really good. Y'all should try it if you get a chance. And then the next day was a boxing match. So, for those of you who don't know, or that do know, Oakland, this is about the size of Oakland. Kakalote is about the size of Oakland. So they had like a semi-professional boxing match here in the town. There was a ring, like an actual boxing ring, and there was an actual official, and there was probably about, I'd say almost 1,000 people, maybe a little bit less, maybe not that much people there to watch. There's about 8 matches, so it was a lot of fun to watch. I've never been to a boxing match before, so why not in Mexico? And then after that, they tore down the ring really fast and had a dancing, like a dance, I guess, all night long. So I didn't stay for the dancing, I'm home. Like the boxing finished at 1 a.m., so that was crazy. And the next night was a concert. So again, in little old Kakalote, they had this huge stage with this giant band with like Mexican style concerts. So there's like drums and bongos and trumpets and saxophone and a big old tuba and a guy singing, and that was pretty cool. And I stayed for that because that was the first day back at school. So that was Sunday night. So I did homework instead. And then the last night was a rodeo, which I actually didn't go to because I've been to plenty of rodeos in America. But there was another group of people playing at that, like another concert type deal, live music while the rodeo was going on. But I did go by later that night and get some tacos, and they were good tacos. Like I usually get good tacos here at one of the restaurants in town, but these were good tacos as well. So that pretty much completes the town festival. And what's been going on here, I started level 2. I was a little worried because before we started, everyone was saying that it was going to be really hard and learning prepositions and 2 new phrases. And I was a little worried, but then already did week 1 and the beginning of week 2. It's been a little bit nicer than I thought it had been, or was going to be. It's still a little tough, but it's not as bad as I thought. First test on Wednesday, tomorrow. First test tomorrow. So lots of prayers for that. having a great time here in Kapolete. It's still sunny, still nice and warm. Still wearing short sleeves and shorts. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like the video. Yeah, love you guys. See you later.